Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Like it, right?
Hi, Katyan.
How are you?
I'm good. As long as
Nice,
you hear me
nice.
nice and clear.
Yeah, I'm hearing you perfect. I'm hearing you perfect.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
what that was about, but yeah, hearing you perfect.
yeah. Good afternoon, guys. We was having a little bit of technical difficulties signing on today, so sorry for the late start, folks. Yeah, let me fix that microphone.
All right.
All
Welcome,
right,
guys, once again. It's
we should be
Tuesday,
good to
October
go
the
now.
13th. Welcome to Is We Ting Talkshow. Myself, Kathy Ann, and Kitron.
Tuesday,
Welcome.
October the 13th. Holy shit, we have like about what 2 more months in the year.
Yeah,
Wow,
about two and a half, roughly. Yeah, about two and a
wow.
half. Yeah, 15th is Thursday. Yep, two and a half.
Mm,
And we're done for 2020.
I know. Wow.
Going into 2021 like this. You ain't too
Well,
sure.
you know what? This couple more months just better just fly, fly, fly.
Yeah, but you have to be careful what you ask for. You might be saying that, and then 2021 come boom, like worse than how 2020 came in. So be careful.
Nah, nah, nah,
You
nah.
don't think?
I don't think anything can be worse than 20
That 2020, eh? All right, that's
than
true. I
2020.
mean,
Yeah.
all right.
If anything is worse than 2020,
We're going
nah.
back. Go back 2019. Skipping
Ah.
2 years.
What I say, if you can, if you could have done one thing, the
One
only thing
thing
you'd
I
have
go
done
back.
was
Yeah,
just
man.
turn back time.
Yeah, go backwards. Just once in your life, just once. That one,
It's just turn back time.
and linger there for a good year again,
Ah,
and
nice.
pretend 2020 didn't happen.
So how's everything? How was your Thanksgiving weekend?
It was good. It was quiet. Just the family, the immediate family who was in the house. We just cook and hang out and
Yeah.
chill and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
everybody. I think a
Nice.
lot of people did that because of like all that phase going back into phase one. I think a lot of people kind of did that.
Phase one.
Hi, Candy. Good night. Was that phase one or phase two? What
I
did we
don't
go
know.
into?
I don't even
Phase
know.
two.
I think we I think we're in phase two.
Phase two, right? Sorry. Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
like 10 and 25. Yeah, so phase two, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, or stage two, whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
Stage two actually.
yeah.
Not phase two.
So
Stage.
yes, it was stage two, phase two, because we're actually in phase two with all the numbers climbing. You're right. So welcome, guys. Come on in, come on in. Good night to everybody that's on the live. Please don't forget to share. Don't keep all the nice stuff to yourself.
Yeah,
Sharing is
don't forget
caring.
to share the live, folks. Don't forget to share the live.
So how
I
was
think
your
that
day today, and how was your Thanksgiving? So I'm asking two questions in one.
my day was good. I just slept all day.
Nice. You deserve to do that
And
sometimes.
Thanksgiving, I didn't really do anything.
Okay, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
Thanksgiving kind of guy.
Same
You know
here.
what I mean?
Same here. Yeah.
Because me, I don't like to feel bloated after I eat. I don't eat a lot,
Ah.
so there are some
Okay,
people
okay.
when they eat, like they look pregnant, like they're having twins and triplets and all that thing there. So
Oh gosh, Lord. Yeah, I am. Yeah,
so
people, I love my belly. I like to eat too. So I mean, anybody that knows knows. But this Thanksgiving stuff, I just kind of like I mellow it a bit. I like to mellow it a bit.
uh, big up Mr. God, Mr. Campbell or Miss Campbell, Mr. Campbell, yeah. So we got
Hi, Auntie, come on in.
two couple topics until like about 8 o'clock until we bring on our guests.
Yeah.
So what you wanna ask the topic, the first topic? Or?
You could go ahead. I wrote it somewhere and I don't remember where I put it. So sorry. And I sent it to you. So
What do you
I'm
mean you
sure
don't
you.
know where you put it?
Honestly, I wrote it when actually I was in the office this morning, and I came home to come back on my desk, and at home I went through my stuff and like, you know what? Okay, kitchen gonna have it because I send it to him. So
Mm, okay. All right. So let me see. I think I should have it. I think the first one you sent me was
mm.
What are some common reasons for a friendship to end?
Um, I would say from something that I remember, I had a really good friend growing up. Went to not elementary, but like we went through secondary, my first couple of years of secondary school together back home in Grenada. And I mean, I'm talking about bona fide. I knew her even before secondary school, but we didn't become really, really strong friends in my eyes till we probably went to like secondary school, right? So Noah from the area that I lived in and stuff, whatever. And the idle gossip I don't like. Sometimes that's why I kind of have more guy friends than I would have a lot of female friends. And idle gossip I don't like. And I was hearing the back and forth stuff, you know. Anyways, left it alone, didn't pay it no mind. And we had mutual friends. So you'll hear little stories. This person said this person said that. And if you kind of don't be mindful of the stories that you hear, you get caught up. And I remember one thing that I remember the friendship was that it was a bit of jealousy, and I think it's more jealousy in a lot of it. Certain things is being said, certain things is being, certain things, whatever, whatever. Um, Out of a lot of my friends, I guess I was the one that traveled earlier because I left home when I was 17. So I did not finish secondary school home. I left in Form 3 going into Form 4. So I left a lot of them back home and whatever. Came here, started a life with, with my mom and my sisters and everybody. And it's just certain things being said. And then you look at yourself and you're like, I thought we were better than that. I thought we was good. When you think you're good with some people and you have them as a bona fide or whatever, and not realizing that certain things was being pushed like towards me, saying that I think I'm this person. Anybody know me, they know the kind of person I am. Come on, like really open, honest, and just sincere, like just. And it was just that. So sometimes that the jealousy part can play a big role,
Yeah, true.
and that wasn't just meaning that I travel and whatever. That wasn't the jealousy part, but there's more to it. But it's a lot, so I just don't really. And anyways, I just decided to just block, sever ties, cut ties, and just continue to, because certain things I find, if there's an issue, you can talk to me. If there's certain things that I may not, somebody might think of me and you being really good friends and we're bona fide and we're not. Hey mama, good night. Come on in, come on in, come on in. And I would think that we're good, you know, but we weren't good because I'm hearing stories back and forth. And I just decided one day, just cold turkey. And that was that. Candy say borrowing money. Yeah,
Well,
yeah. You can't come between friends. Yeah,
you know what? I always tell myself,
yeah. The
do
borrowing
not
part.
do, do not
I
do not
don't borrow money with friends. Give if you could give. I agree. I know that's what you want to say. Do not
yeah,
borrow money.
well, don't give something that you won't get back.
Right.
You understand? So me and money kind
Money
of
and
thing
friends.
there.
Yeah.
Nah. I
Yeah.
think one common reason
Hmm.
for a friendship to end, I think, is differences.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
some people might have different differences,
Opinion.
like say, oh, Democrats, Republic, uh,
Oh, like you mean that?
yeah,
Yeah.
differences in a lot of stuff.
So, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and some people might take it to the extreme.
Right. 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 Right.
Even say, for example, some people like say, I don't know, like people would
Hmm.
say, oh well, 5G, COVID-19, all those things. How you
Right.
raise your
And you get into
kids and all
that.
them things.
Right.
Yeah, all them kind of differences. I think
Right.
that has a big deal to play in friendship and all those stuff.
Right. Some people take it to and like an extreme. I mean,
Yeah,
they take it too serious. So like it's like a bit.
a lot of people do take it serious.
Okay. Okay.
One thing again, I think actually would end a friendship. I think is distance.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So let's just
Absolutely.
say, for example, me and your friends, good friends
Mhm.
here,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then I migrated towards
Right.
to Grenada, so
Right.
that could have a impact on our friendship
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
communicating now, we only
Right.
probably might be able to communicate on WhatsApp or on Facebook or whatsoever it may
Right.
be.
Yeah, but physically you're not there with the person too. Okay.
Exactly. So a lot
Okay.
of people
Okay.
might not even want to keep in contact with that person
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Things like that can end a good friendship. But I don't think, I, I, I personally don't think that should end a friendship, distance. But sometimes it actually does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think too. Lies,
Yeah. That.
whereby people tell lies on you, or people make story, they fabricate things to make themselves look good, or certain things, and like people look at you as the bad one, or you've been pointed as, you're this kind of person, and when you're not. I mean, which I think can create like a big wedge, can
Mm-hmm.
create a big wedge in a friendship, especially if you look at the person as a really close,
Mm-hmm.
you know, friend, or
Mm-hmm.
you respect that person, or you feel like you're the person been through a lot and whatever. But then it's like, let's say for instance too, the person is telling lies because they're the one creating the problem, they're the one doing whatever, but it's like to make themselves sound good and look good, they would lie on your name or lie on you and say you're the one doing whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that can lies can be an X factor, I think. Yeah, guys, what do you think? What do you think would create a friendship to be damaged or to end?
Earlier on, you said jealousy, right?
Yeah, jealousy,
Yeah, I think
lies.
jealousy plays a big part.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
But if you and your friend have a good friendship, like a good relationship like that for over the years,
Trust me,
I don't
you'll
think
be
you should be
surprised.
jealous of your friend though. But that's human nature,
You'll be
right?
surprised. Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes people want to be a part
Controlling people.
disrespectful. Yep, being disrespectful.
Yeah, disrespect. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
one too.
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
Controlling people.
Yeah, Lucy, very much so. Yep. Because some people might have like a stronger personality, let's say, and you and your friend is like really bona fide, but they realize that you're very timid, like you're just that kind of person. You don't like confrontation and you don't like certain things. So they feel like a tug and pull at you because they feel, well, it's like, let's go here, let's do this, and or they call you whatever time and they expect you to be available. Yep.
And all right, take this for instance, right?
Hmm.
I had a I had two good friends, right?
Yeah.
And like I was in the middle between both of them because I
Right.
one of them saw something happen, but the next one wasn't gonna tell this one
Right.
what happened.
Right.
So like I told the one I told one of them what happened,
Hmm.
and I end up losing one friend for that.
Ooh. Mm.
So it's like I should have keep my mouth shut.
Keep your
I
mouth shut
shouldn't
and don't say anything. But then
and don't
again,
say
too,
nothing.
I always
But
say,
I was to me I don't
hmm
think the other person was a good friend, not telling their friend. You know what I mean?
hmm
How can you call
unless,
yourself a
do you think they were trying to safeguard the person, like they were trying to like not not let a person get hurt, or not, like I don't know, like was it something that you
I
think they
don't
were?
think there was I don't think they was trying to safeguard the person. I think you
Okay.
better just tell the person and let
Hmm.
the person make up their mind.
And okay, deal with the situation that comes. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
By you lying to them and probably eventually they're gonna find out and then they're gonna come to you and say, well, oh, this happened, and then you act
Yeah.
like if you never even knew that that was going on. You know what I mean?
Okay. 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 Let
So
me
I
see.
told the person, and like the other person knew that me and them
Mhm.
knew,
Mhm. Yeah.
so they got mad. Oh, why did you tell this person this?
Yeah. 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 Lucy is so right. Betrayal
I
hurts.
go,
It does.
well, we're
Mhm.
friends. Like,
Mhm.
like I wouldn't lie to my friends. I would tell my friends the truth, whether it hurt
Right.
them or not.
Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
betrayal. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, betrayal. I think, yeah, I think that's a big one too. Betrayal, it
Of
hurts
course,
because
betrayal.
yeah.
And that's one thing I always say. You know,
Good night,
one,
Winter. Yeah.
one thing I hate is liars. I
Yeah.
hate liars, man.
That's my
Just
pet
be
peeve.
straight with. I always
I
say you just be straight with me, and
yeah.
then we're good from there. But
Yeah, that's it. Because I know how to take you now. I know who you are. But once you
yo,
keep lying, it's like I wouldn't be able to trust your stories. And
and
then to
some people,
me, it's
and some
like
people,
they
yeah, and
do it
some people what
constantly.
they do, they lie for the simplest thing.
Simplest thing to make themselves look good. But you see, the thing is that because it's like a consistent thing, it's something that they normally do.
Uh huh.
Because it's something that they normally do because a part of them. You understand? So it's not like something you just try for the one time and you say, "Oh God, I make a little white lie." You know, it's something that rolls off their tongue. It's like an easy thing, just like saying hi and hello.
And to me,
Yeah.
I always say
Cliff, come on in, come on in. Secrets. Ah,
they
yes.
come to me and tell me the truth.
Mhm.
You understand? I go deal with the truth.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
But you lying to me? Nah, sir.
Yeah.
Nah.
And how about keeping secrets? I think Candy just said no, Gwen said keeping secrets. Like when you have secrets, it can damage a friendship. And I think that fall into what you
I
were
think
saying
yeah,
earlier
that
on.
fall into
Yeah.
lies,
So
right?
that lies and stuff where yeah. That fall into like the lies and stuff, keeping all that. Because it in the end it comes out and it's like when you could have just said it and get it over and done with the way that piece was like, okay, we had our piece, we said it. Yeah, it's
Yes,
true.
Candy.
We
Some
had our
people
piece,
lie
we
for
said it
no
and
reason at
yeah,
all.
yeah, exactly.
No reason at all. They
And the
just feel
funny
like
thing
you're
is that it's a
lying.
lot of adults that do that too. A lot of adults they tend to fabricate so much of stories. And even if you know, the funny thing is that what I don't like, I think I will get heated, and I think
Front lines, listen to me.
I will get heated to know that I know
Sometimes,
the truth.
listen, there is only, to, to me, I think,
You could only lie to the police.
well, that's another topic for another day over there, lying to the police. But
When it's necessary, yeah?
there is some
No,
things.
officer, I was not speeding. I swear I was not speeding. Really? I was going 80?
No, but there are
No.
some things that you would lie about, and I would think it's understandable. But
Oh
there are
God.
some
Sorry, you make
some
my
things,
ginger
a
tea go up in the
life and
eye.
death situation, maybe.
What? Okay. I was just about to ask you what would you lie about.
What?
I was just about to ask you what topic, what would you lie about? What is the thing you
What
think you
would
could
I
lie
lie
about?
about?
No, what would you lie? You say it depends on life and death. So I say, what would you lie about? So if you have to save your life in a sense, you would lie. Okay, I get that.
What I,
No, but you're right. A lot of people just lie
you know what?
because. Mhm.
I can't say, I cannot say in here what I would lie about
Oh, okay. What? That was serious, boy.
because that's a serious one. You know
That's
what I
that's
mean?
sorry, that's a serious one. All right, we'll leave that one alone for now. We'll
But
come back to it
I like being
after.
straight up with people. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I think it shows character and it builds who you are. Because
Yeah.
once you can speak your mind, say who you are, and be. To me, in my books, that's a million points right there.
Hmm.
Authenticity is, as I keep telling people, and I say that all the time. I rather you're authentic, you're real, you're who you are. If you're no shitter, you're no buller, you're no bullshitter. Sorry guys for the words, but if you're just that kind of person,
Hmm.
in my books, a million points right off the bat. Because it's
Yeah.
like it just tells me you have that character. You just have that authentic character. But if you keep lying or you feel like you have to lie and fabricate story constantly, how could I trust you? What? How could I?
Okay. So
What?
someone is watching the show and they
Uh,
sent me a message. It goes,
uh,
"You hate liars, then you should hate yourself."
oh, God.
I don't know what I lied to that person about.
You don't say already. There's certain things you can lie, you can say on the show. So maybe the person knows something we don't know. Or
Yeah.
Clifford wants to come on for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Let me bring Clifford for.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think
That's
I
a
should bring.
serious topic tonight, boy.
No, well, well, it must.
Topic. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Well, he said Clifford said line is necessary.
Lying is necessary.
I understand. I could agree with that. In some case, yeah, I could
But we
agree with
also
that.
said when it's not necessary, meaning that
But
you just, hey
yeah,
cuz, good night, come on in. When
when
you
do
just
you
lying like a pathological liar, you're just constantly lying for things that makes no sense or is not necessary, then to me, hey sis, come on in, come on in.
yeah,
How are you gonna just continue lying? You look outside, you're driving a white car. No, 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 the car across the street there is not mine. That one there is mine. That proper one, but the white car is yours. Why? Like, there's no need. When there's no need for it, like, you just, that's what I'm saying. If you just keep lying just like that, like, to me, you just lose all points. Because I wouldn't be able to trust what you're saying. You know what I mean? I'll be able to trust you as a person.
true.
No, that's just how I see it. That's just me, how I see it. And I think because I'm the straight up, open, honest person, it's like, to me, when you lie and you say certain things, it's like I look at you differently. Because nothing that you say, I can trust the words that are coming from your mouth. So you break that bond and you don't have that with me anymore, like that way that I would hold you in a certain,
Uh,
I don't know. That's just me, anyways. No, Lord. I
oh
don't want to
boy.
know.
There's- I'm not even. I hate when people does that.
What is? What is? Your message?
It's what they. Some people would be watching the show
Hmm.
and they would send me a message on WhatsApp. But I don't know what I
Oh,
lie to them
goodness.
about.
I couldn't help you either. I don't know.
Exactly. So I'm not going to even address them.
Okay, well, there you go.
Uh, Katya, I think your screen freeze.
Yeah, I just froze there. I don't know what I'm hearing myself, but I can't see myself. Sorry, guys. Give me a quick sec.
You might have to log back out and come back in.
Okay.
So, guys, what are you guys' opinion? Come on, come on. Let's be a little bit more interactive in the chat. What are you guys? What are some common reasons for a friendship to end? That's what we want to know. We say liars. That's one. I think we say jealousy is another. What else? Yeah, like I have no memory. That is so true. And it's when you catch them in their own lies. That always be. Uh, yeah, when you catch them in their own lies, that always be the worst. Yo, yo. Good afternoon, Reverend. Yo, I had to laugh at the name, man. Cliffy,
Yeah.
what's going on, brother?
First time you seen that?
That's the first time I seen the name. Hold on. That's actually the first time I seen that name.
Nah, man, I've had that name since COVID for a while, man. I've had that for a while.
Reverend what?
Supri Baker.
How did that name come about, anyways?
And that name came about. So in Grenada, where I'm from, is from a small little kind of cubby hole kind of, you know what I mean, off the road kind of place
Yeah.
named Supui,
Okay.
right? It's a small place in Bolio, right? Katian would know kind of where Supui Gap is. I don't think she ever been down there, but
Uh huh.
So it's a small little place, very, it's a, maybe about ten families live inside it.
Okay.
Kathy, you know where Sukui is?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, that where I'm from. And really and truly, I just decided that the world should know about Sukui. So, anytime I come on live, I go, my name Sukui Baker. I'm a baker from Sukui, and I just figured the world should know Sukui. So, just like now, where you come and you ask me about Sukui now, I tell you about Sukui. I get a history about Sukui. It's a very small little village, about 8 to 10 family.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when Jesus Christ in Bethlehem, he come from a small, from
Oh
Nazareth,
God.
from Nazareth, he from a small place. Nazareth was a small little place, about 8 families he said it. So I like Jesus agreed.
Oh God, this is what I'm coming to.
That's it. so
Oh gosh, Lord.
so go ahead, no?
Mm.
That but
So how you
that's the
doing, my
first time
friend?
I actually that's the first time I actually seen you posted
No,
that
no.
name there.
Because you have my name on WhatsApp, you have my right name probably or whatever name you have, you'll see. But my WhatsApp
Mm-hmm.
handle is Sukui Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just put out kind of sucre. Every time he come on, there's some sucre.
Wow. Sukui Baker.
You understand? Small little.
Well, small little, yeah, I don't know. If you real, it's your thing, right? It's your thing. You know,
Is
it's
we
your
thing,
thing.
is we thing.
It's your
Well,
We
thing,
talk how we want to, we behave how we want. I hear you. I
right?
hear
well,
you. Calling to
So,
them,
well,
you're big enough. Yeah,
y-
you're of age.
so I
you
decide, I decide to join your life tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Because
that's nice. Thank you.
I always have a perspective and an
Yes,
opinion on
yes.
something.
Thank you for coming on.
all
Thank you
right.
for
So,
And
coming on.
what's your opinion on the topic?
that topic here where I say, I believe lying is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Not all the time, but
All right.
as you guys said before, but there are
Mm-hmm.
times when lying is necessary.
Okay.
And
And
the
when would
reason
that be
why,
necessary? Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna go down this road because I know that's normally where it will end up anyhow. But when it comes to man and woman relationship,
Right.
there has to be a little bit of line inside it. Because no, for me, the reason why I lie is to save my woman feelings. I will be who I am. I ain't gonna change that. So sometimes I don't want to come across straight and just make the night because it could be one of them nights where I'm feeling cold and I need a little love up. You know what I mean? And she vex. Where you come out? I walk late. I was walking late, darling.
So
You understand me?
that one was those are necessary lies.
Those are necessary lies. Because to be quite honest, I don't want to get vexed in the middle of the night. Eh?
Right.
When I talk to her friend tomorrow, she say, I see the dirtiness, I see the dirtiness in the jacks. Then we can figure out that afterwards, you know what I mean? But so
Boy,
far,
story time, story time. Let's hear you listening, man. Go ahead.
no, but it's real talk. I ain't
Mm,
no hiding it.
right, right.
You understand?
So
It
those
is one of
points
them.
is like necessary. All right.
Yeah, it is necessary. You understand?
All
So
right.
yeah, that one of them areas where I see it's necessary.
So then if she was to turn around and tell you the same lie, you feel that one was necessary, it's okay with you? Is that gonna be
Well,
okay with
I
you?
mean, that's on her conscience. That has nothing to do with me. She had to
Also,
deal with
you
it.
already have yours on your conscience to
I
deal
have
with.
mine already to deal with it. I can't bother with that. You understand? So, yeah.
Yo, Cliff, you have woman saying here that's why they would never trust man.
No, but you see,
That making us look bad now.
no. Them trust issues, to be quite honest, that
Great.
had nothing to do with man. That had nothing to do with them ain't trusting man. They just have their own trust issues and they need to see a therapist for that. That had nothing to do with man.
Sorry.
That's
Okay.
how they laughing. So,
Listen, I just coughing, man. I'm coughing. If I laugh too
you
much, I will
see?
cough.
So that had nothing to do with man. They don't have their own problem going on already. They just need to see a therapist. How much of them see a therapist already?
I can't laugh. I'm afraid if I laugh, I'll cough.
See all they're free, all they don't like about this together. But I come up with the truth. You
well,
see,
Yes, you are coming with the truth.
I
You are
come out
coming
with
with
the
the truth.
truth.
You're giving us raw and
well,
uncut, and
Yeah,
I
this is the thing.
appreciate that.
You check
I appreciate that.
who was it?
because
So,
everybody giving
so Miss
advice on.
Ramsey, Miss
Huh?
Ramsey, this is Clifford's opinion. Remember, Clifford is speaking for himself. He said
Yeah,
this
that's
is
his
what
opinion.
he would do. This is what he might do, and in certain situation, if he don't have a choice, this is what he's gonna say.
Yeah,
So this is
yeah.
Clifford's opinion, eh? So Miss Ramsey, don't you know?
Mr. Ramsey, the truth is everybody does sugarcoat thing
Yes.
and try to soften the blow. It's
Hmm.
about time that you hit the ground. Boom! You see? It's about time that you get
Boy,
to the rock.
boy, a lot of people not gonna argue with that, boy.
Yes, but
No,
but then again, you have to agree to disagree.
but
Everybody's
listen,
I
opinion is
I'm
understand
different,
that.
not,
right? Yeah.
but Kitron, I'm not
Hmm.
here to be liked or to, I just letting it out as it should come out.
Okay.
I'm not here looking for fan base. I
Okay.
am not crying.
All right. So Miss Carla say fair enough. You see, she said fair enough. Oh
Exactly.
God,
I'm
what
not
did
here
you just
looking.
say just now?
Huh?
You're not who?
I'm not crime minister. I'm crime minister. I say big up my fans worldwide.
The man have what fans worldwide. All it too terrible. The man have fans crime. Yeah,
Right,
fans
yeah, but
worldwide.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying
Mm.
is, yeah, I understand that. But I don't.
Oh, okay, okay,
I don't.
okay. You just local. You just
Uh,
local.
you understand what? So
Um. So you're just saying this is your opinion. As I say, people, this
it
is
is.
Clifford's opinion.
It is my
So
opinion.
yes,
And
it's
this
just
is
Clifford's opinion.
and then that and a lot of people know never really heard that. So it sounds like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this guy is such
Oh
a
wow. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
meanwhile they
Like a
get lie their face
yeah, yeah. Shock
back
on
and
on. You
forth.
give them a shock on. They can't take it. Is that it?
Huh?
You give them a shock on. They can't take it.
Clifford, answer this question.
I have a question.
Ah.
Well, um, no. I want to answer that question real clear. Who do I think lie the most? Um, it's split down the middle, eh?
Yeah, it can be equal. You know, it can
Hold
be,
on.
but it can be equal. Yeah.
Hold on, listen for a
Mhm.
second. It's
Mhm.
split down the middle.
Mhm.
But when a woman like children, when you get one life from a woman, then I will tell her them again coming back. You understand me?
She's
So,
fighting
Oh
them.
gosh. And I'm gonna answer as a woman. I personally believe women and men lie equally.
yeah,
Why I
I mean,
say that? Why I say that? Yes, we women we do lie too. I mean, whoever like it, like it. Who don't like it, honestly, guys, I'm telling the truth. Yeah, women and men lie equally. Statistic prove that women and men lie a lot, just as equal.
I don't believe so.
yeah,
I
but
think woman lie more though.
you see, but women are
You
like,
know.
but women smooth. No. Let me put it this way. When a woman lie,
Hmm.
sometimes it's weeks before you can find out it's a lie. When a man lie, right away you get into it, catching them right away, you know. Right?
You
But when
say
a
yo,
woman
you say
lie,
weeks in it.
but yeah, but I'll tell them months, boy.
By months, sometimes.
So I think if the question was who does lie, let me see how I could word that question. I think women are like worse. Women are like worse. We all lie, but women are like worse, man. Eh? When a woman
I
tell you she package she bag, she go my sister.
oh
I go with my sister and spend the weekend.
wow.
And you say, okay, all right, no problem, dad. Have a good one. Okay, bye bye. When you go by the greens.
Can't laugh.
Eh?
Oh God, I have a cough, guys. If I laugh too much, oh God.
When you make us stop down the road, when you
You
pass
see
me.
when you see whining low in the green.
Eh? So hold on, darling, where's your sister? What?
Oh God, my head ought to be laughing too much. Oh God. Hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. The woman
I
alive.
would say it equally. I would say equally.
Yeah, that was you would
I would
say.
say equally.
That was
I
you
mean,
would
that's
say.
what I'm saying. Equally.
Yeah, that's cool. But I don't know
But
like yo real talk.
who can create a believable lie? Women, they're creative.
Yeah, and sometimes it's
Creative.
weeks before you can figure it out.
Maybe you might go to your grave too and you don't even know half of the life that you're supposed
Right?
to,
Yeah.
unfold. That is true. I mean,
Look
we're
how
just
much
creative.
look how much men taking care of children nowadays.
Oh gosh. It's true. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You wanna tell me that they're not easy like man can't lie so.
That French child.
Look how much men taking care of children for years.
Yeah.
15, 16 years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Damn man.
True. It's
Them
true.
like they give you a heart attack, man. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But
really when we talk about who lie the best, like really and truly, it ain't no competition there.
Carla laughing.
Right? No, but
I say being creative with it, yes. I would say women can be very creative and they can come up with a lot of, you know. Hmm.
but I mean,
But
some little man the lies that women complain about what man does do. It's some simple little lie. I go down the road, so now I go by kitchen. You end up in Scarborough. Some little lie like that. Little lie. Check.
oh wait, a little lie like that, eh? And you're not in Scarborough.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you know, I
All
go down
right.
the road. I end up. Imagine you have a lie in your heart. You have a child for if you have man a child for 15 years,
That big a lie, right?
right?
All right.
Even
I
if a
get
man
you.
have an outside child and the line fight, after 4 years you come out.
Okay. How you think so?
Because some friend go say, some talk go make, some talk go make.
Okay. Okay.
You have a child with a dirty girl up the road there, and the nasty, you know what I mean? Some talk
Right.
go make.
All right. I hear that. I hear that.
You understand? So, yeah, that part they seal. But
Mhm.
women take a
Mhm.
kick on that one, trust me.
Right.
Can't beat that.
Jay listening, eh? Jay listening, man. Everybody listening.
Yeah, well, it's true. You see. It's,
So
well, I
Clifford,
tell you no lie.
Clifford, we have a guest coming on, and if you want to stay on, I don't mind because it's a ex-schoolmate of ours, and would be nice. Would be nice to connect to.
I don't no
Yeah.
problem. I
All
mean,
right. Nice.
I really didn't plan to stay this long, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh God, sorry. So let me see if I could do this before without creating a big problem on my end. Okay.
Go right on ahead, man. I'm sitting and
All right.
take part if necessary.
All right.
So how the COVID treating you in the meantime before the guests come on?
Oh, me, I'm good, man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. COVID, as I keep telling people, COVID doing its thing and I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a tough one
Yeah.
though.
It is. But you know what? Just all the precautions and all the necessary precautions, man.
Yeah.
Staying focused and
Are you following the politics in the states, or is anyone out
no,
there not?
no. I no,
Why is that?
no.
Why not? I mean,
It's just it's just me really, I just I don't mind following up with certain things, but I just can't take on too much of that right now. I have a lot of other things that I'm doing and
yeah.
yeah.
And anybody in the chat room who's watching, are you following the politics in the states? Are you, or what you calling that? You think Trump taking it? I mean, it was so hard to hear, but
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You believe he's gonna take it?
I really believe Trump doing a second term.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not what most people want to hear, but let's be realistic, man.
right.
Um,
And you could be right. You can be right.
It's just like that, you know.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, he has a lot of supporters. If you following all
Yeah,
of
he does
the,
actually. He
if
does.
you're following everything that's going on, sometimes not even five people showing up to a Joe Biden rally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's more people in there going to jeer him than
Mhm.
actually have people supporting him. So there's
Okay.
more Trump supporters in a Joe Biden rally than people for him. So
It's not
crazy.
ironic, eh?
Yeah, man. So what are we doing? Waiting on the guest to
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
it'll be sad that my guests come on and I can't because every time I go out of my screen, I get messed up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Prime Minister, big up yourself, brother. Who's Jay Campbell? Big up yourself. Laughing at my Carla Ramsey. Who else is in the building? Who else is in the building? Everybody in the building. Miss Black Beauty. Good evening. Liz Mitchell. Wow.
Cliffy Cliff.
Just give it a little shout out while we are. Hey, what? Strong man?
What happening?
Strong man, what going on?
No, Mark, you good?
Yeah, good man.
Hello, hello, hello.
Been a
Welcome,
while.
Mr. Stewart.
Hi, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's
Good.
good. That's good. Welcome to our show. It's We Ting Talkshow. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, sir.
Clifford.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
this is Mr. Kitran, my co-host. Kitran, Don Stewart. I was having some technical difficulties there, boy. My phone, my phone started to do some things there with me. I have no
Oh,
peace. Welcome
okay,
again,
okay.
and to everybody on the show. This is Don Stewart. Don is a musician. Don is from Grenada, and he's a musician. He lives in Canada.
Yes, man.
So, Mr. Don, tell the people who you are and stuff like that. Even though I introduced you with your name and stuff, you can give them a little quick.
I'm Clifford's brother.
Sorry, I'm not hearing you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was born in Grenada, but well, I went to Boca School, of course, with Clifford and you and a lot of other people, and I moved to Tortola after high school, and I spent like my young adult years in Tortola, and then I moved to Canada after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we know that you're being in Boca School. There's like a lot of talent that passed through Boca School. I mean, we were versatile in sports, music. A lot of people probably didn't know much about Boca School, like in terms of like, I mean, if they had been to Boca School in the 90s, they would have known a lot about Boca School. But we've been very versatile in academics and music and all of that stuff. I know that you did music and stuff in school, so which was like your big passion there and stuff like that. What was the musical part you took place in? What was the thing that was it playing the instrument? Was it musical stuff? Was it being a, a singer? Was it?
Well, I liked when I started. I started playing guitar, and
Mhm.
then Mr. Slinger wanted me to play the bass,
Right.
and he's a big part of me becoming a musician because he kind of saw my talent, and he
Mhm.
actually gave me a scholarship to go to his music school.
Mhm.
That is Chromatic Music School in somewhere in Belmont. So
Okay.
he actually
Okay.
gave me a
Okay.
scholarship
Mhm.
to go
Right.
to to go to his school. So he's a big part of the reason why I became a musician.
Okay. So then the bass guitar is something that you continue to play all through, like even to today. So
Oh,
was it
absolutely.
was it something that you you had like, or was it something that he saw that you can play and he just said, oh, I think you'll be good at this because the way you played, or was it something that you gravitate to, something you liked?
Well, it was something that I liked, and I guess he saw how much that I liked it and how well I learned it.
Yeah,
So he sort of a pushed me to play and to learn. It wasn't only about playing, but also the theory of music.
right.
He was really big on us learning literally the theory of
Mhm.
music.
Mhm.
So yeah, he was a big part of that.
Right. And for a lot of people that don't know, Slinger, he is or he was our musical
Aiden,
teacher in
Aiden,
Boca. Aiden Slinger. What did I call
yeah, and Flynn,
him? Aiden Slinger. Yes. He was our musical teacher in Boca Secondary School back in the 90s. He also
yeah,
played with the Grenada Police Band. He played with different um, artists in Grenada. He played with that Jamo. He played with Inspect. He played for
yeah,
Inspect.
yeah.
He played with a lot of different people with in the music. So we know him to be that kind of person when it comes to music and stuff. He was very versatile. So we're just gonna ask a few little history in terms of like your experience with music and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Well, a lot of the exposure that I got,
Mm-hmm.
I because when I went to the Virgin Islands, I really took up music a lot, and the
Right.
reason why I went to the Virgin Islands is Ajamu's brother. His name is Kango.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be on a cruise ship, and I think he told someone about me playing somewhere in Vincent or somewhere,
Right.
and he actually got me to go to the Virgin Islands. So he was the reason why I went there to the
Right.
Virgin Islands.
Right.
And while in the Virgin Islands, I started to work with Carnival Cruise Line.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked with them for quite a bit of years, and I
Right.
think that's where I started taking music really, really serious.
Right.
Because I mean, although I could have played, I never really took it serious. I figured, I could play. I just
Right.
didn't want to
Right.
bother too much, you know.
Right.
But yeah.
So you played guitar for the Carnival Cruise Line, or did you do something else?
No, no, no. I played
Instrument,
bass.
bass guitar, yeah, floor.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And how was that experience? Did you think like you become more versatile in terms of the things that you learned while playing the guitar, or was it just because you love the music? It was just continuous like growth. Just
Well, on working on the cruise ship, it gives you a lot of time to practice. It gives you a lot of time really to study what you're
hmm
doing.
yeah.
So this is because this is all we did. Like
Right.
we played music like uh 2 hours a day, and that's it.
Right.
So we
Right.
have all the other times to practice, and
Right.
that's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Clifford is asking to give us some of our history. Christopher Clifford, I'm not sure what history you want. So
I just
unless Don knows something that we don't know about Clifford, go ahead. Because I don't know. Is it in the
oh me
musical industry? I'm asking, is
no
it
no
something?
no.
Okay.
Listen, I was just fooling around, but I mean, Don and I, yes, as you mentioned in the beginning, that we've known each other and
hmm
we're not just know each other, but we're like friends, right?
Yeah.
So like we
Yeah,
traveled
yeah,
through Canada,
for sure.
we traveled through
Right.
Canada before. We went to
Right.
Halifax.
Yeah,
He brought me to Halifax before, and I've
What?
traveled. Yeah, so
yeah,
like
yeah.
What?
I just
We used to hang
that
out a
just
lot. Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even want to know the reason why you went to Halifax. I will leave that one day for next time when we.
yeah, that's
hmm
that part
Yeah.
that's part of the show.
That part you
That's
had to
part of
censor out and thing, right? Yeah. I know. I know. I feel you. I feel you. I mean, come on. Okay, I also
Yes.
went into your bio and I looked at you well after you left the Virgin Island and you traveled, you came to Canada and stuff. You were still playing music. You came in, as I said, you're still playing music as of today. What was your first band that you played with when you came to Canada after you left and you came here? What was the first band that?
Actually, so the first band really I played well when I moved to Canada. I went to Regina, so I used to play a lot of different music out there,
Okay,
playing in bars and stuff. But
right.
the first time I really played with a band,
Mm-hmm.
especially like here in Toronto,
Right.
it's actually Clifford that was responsible for that because That was with Ozzy
Whoop,
Gurley.
whoop, look at you being all
Yeah,
modest and just
because
sitting there.
I
Very
went to
nice.
the barber shop. I went to the
Mm-hmm.
barber shop, and he Clifford told me about this band that is so good. He's like, man, you have to hook up with those guys.
Right.
And I hooked up with them, and from ever since then, like I've been playing with those guys. So Clifford has a lot to do with that as well.
Okay. And what's the band name? I don't know if some people might recognize it or
Oh, that's Ozzy. It was with Ozzy Gurley.
sorry, say that again. I didn't hear.
That's Ozzy Gurley, only and the relatives. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah, Ozzy Gurley and the Relatives at that time.
Ah,
But
okay.
like since after that, I started like I play with quite a bit of bands around town now.
Right. Right. Okay. I also saw that you had a few big artists that you represent at the time you played for. You played for a few Trinidad artists and a few Grenada artists. So you played for the Mighty Sparrow, Baron, Calypso Rose. What was the experience like with these, knowing that you're in their presence and you know, like you look at them as somebody you've seen when you're growing up as a kid and you're playing for these people, whether it's an opening show, whether it's just whatever, or just playing with their band. How does that feel? What was the feeling then?
Well, it feels good because like when you become a musician, this is like a goal, to play with all the top artists and to
Right.
the experience being on stage with them. So
Mhm.
it was
Mhm.
a wonderful experience, and I still have to thank like Ozzy Gurley for giving me the opportunity to do that because without him I don't think I would have ever had that opportunity.
Right. 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 And yes,
And
people, he
let me
has played
interject
with.
here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to interject. I just want to make note. Probably Don won't say it, but I would. When the Mighty Sparrow travels, no matter if he's playing with a band or not, he has a special bass man that he travels with.
Okay.
And when he started playing with Don, if he's
Mhm.
coming to Toronto, he's that bass man behind. So Don actually
No
take
Yeah,
care
way.
and a big responsibility there.
Wow, well,
yeah, yeah,
congratulations for that. And that's a big, 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 big congratulations for you, Don. I mean, that's huge. That's
yeah.
huge. Because he recognized you as a really good bass player. So,
Yeah, and I mean, I learned from the guys that played in the band. Like I
right.
learned a lot from them.
Hmm.
I learned so much from the guys that played in the band. So they literally
Yeah.
took me to another level.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
I know. I think it was maybe 2017. I remember you calling and saying, "Oh, tell the family come down to Nathan Phillips Square. We're opening up for." I don't remember if it was like the long weekend or something. You guys were playing for a few shows that was coming in or whatever. And as soon as he said that, I turned on the TV and who did I see the camera was on? Don Stewart. And I'm like, you just said to me, come down. And I'm trying to tell him, listen, I'm here doing some stuff, whatever. And it's like, I was just like, okay, I know this person. And it's like, if
yeah, yeah,
sometimes if somebody's lying to you and say something, it's like he was not lying. It was just right there. We're playing, boom.
yeah, yeah,
So it
yeah,
was
yeah,
nice to actually see that and to see that you have that like stuff that you're doing and the
yeah.
music and stuff. Now you played with artists as well for Grenada, Ijamo Inspector, Talpi Killer. Which one of these artists stand out for you, knowing that you're Grenadian and when they come is like you feel. I mean, Talpi, we went to school with him. We all, if people didn't know, Talpi went Boca Secondary School, and we did not call him Talpi
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then. Hearing the
yeah.
name Talpi, sometimes I say it to in my
Call
mouth,
him
and it
Soup.
doesn't sound right, right? It doesn't sound good because it's like that's not how we know him. So, how did you feel knowing that
Yeah.
when he comes and he see you and you guys can link and you're playing music and stuff and you can, you know, how does that
Oh,
feel?
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It is a pleasure, and like so proud. I mean, just proud of him because like when we were going to school, we actually knew that he would have been something. You know what I mean?
Right?
Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
was always like that. He was
yeah, yeah,
always
yeah,
always like that.
yeah. And
You
for a
know,
lot of people
and
that,
with all that
go ahead.
him.
Yeah. I'm not sure if somebody's connection is a bit low.
Yeah, I'm hearing that crackling. I'm
Yeah.
hearing that crackling. Are you hearing that crackling?
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Yeah, I don't know whose
You're hearing
phone.
us okay, Don, or you hearing?
Yeah, I'm hearing that crackling.
Don, you hearing us okay?
The crackling might be on his side. I think his screen will frozen.
Say it again, Kat.
I
Yeah,
I
I
think his
think
connection is
he
just yeah.
yeah he's too. I think his connection.
No, I was asking if you're
Okay,
hearing the
I
crackling.
got
Are
you
you
guys now.
okay?
I'm hearing us a little, but it's all right. I still can hear you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was talking about playing with Talpri and stuff. A lot of people didn't even know that Talpri was when he started off. He started off with
With
dancehall. He
dancehall.
started off all with extempo. He started off just all those things, reggae, those kind of stuff. Soca was
Yeah,
nothing that we knew him to be in. It was just kind of like I was
yeah,
here,
yeah,
and one year my coworker called me and said, "Oh, you know Talpri from Grenada, Talpri, Talpri." I'm like, "Who is Talpri?" So I'm wondering who is Talpri. I didn't know who is Talpri because that's how she said tall guy and his hair and his head is like spikes. And she's describing him because
yeah, yeah,
she's
yeah, yeah,
Trinidadian and she's describing. I'm like Talpri. So I'm trying to
yeah,
find this Talpri person now. And then one day she starts, you know what song it was? Old Woman Alone. And I'm like start
yeah. That
laughing.
song.
I say, oh, and then I
That
realized who it
song.
was. So it was the funniest thing, You're hearing that and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So if you were to have, let's say, one wish and you could play for anybody in this world, any musician, any artist, any reggae singer, any, who would it be? A band, a
Oh my
solo
goodness.
artist?
Wow.
Yeah. Okay,
Um.
give me three. Give me three.
Well, people that I haven't played for yet,
Yes,
or people
yes.
that I
Or
would
even
like
if
to
it's
play
people
for
you play for
again.
and you like playing for and you wouldn't mind like being a part of their musical journey.
Um. Oh my goodness. I would have liked to play for. Wow. But funny enough, most of the people that I really would have loved to play for is actually dead.
Okay, so go ahead. Name them.
You know, like I would say, I would say for one, it would have been Prince.
Wow, Prince. Okay,
Prince, really and truly,
right.
Prince. Um, there is this old Calypsonian by the name of Lord Melody.
Yes, of course.
For some reason,
From Trinidad. Yeah.
I'm hooked on his all this old music
Mhm.
here.
Mhm.
I love Lord Melody, that
Mhm.
old
Yeah.
kind
All
of
kind
thing.
of right.
And
Kaiso.
then yeah,
Mhm.
and then maybe Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow, those are some
really and
Those
names
are
truly.
there,
some
man.
strong. Right. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, it would have been like. Could you imagine the honor it would be to just to play with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
in reality terms, like I love playing for Grenadian artists. Like
yeah.
I absolutely love playing for them.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right. Right. And it's just I guess too. You might feel that joy of knowing that this is your home, man or woman. This is your this is home. This is the people you can, you know,
Yes. Yes. This is
manage.
it's and I want to do this. I have to play back home. I have to play in the stadium with
Mhm.
somebody.
Right.
It's like my dream.
Right.
Yeah.
Kitchen's gonna make that happen. Me and Clifford, they go. Don't worry, they call the people and they get the people to meet up with your people, and they go send the information. And by the time you
There
turn
you
twice,
go.
you're in the stadium, Boy, it does happen. Things does happen. Yeah.
so
So, two phone call and you're good to go.
so Dan,
There
why
you
did
go.
you
There you go.
choose
Yes, sir.
basis? Why did you choose that?
Well, it's something about the because as I said I started playing guitar, but then it's funny that I just picked up the bass and I started to play. I never put it down after that, and I realized that bass both bass and drums is like the pulse of the music. You know, it's like the pulse. Like we're not flashy. We don't need to be flashy. We don't need even need to be seen. But this is like the foundation, and
Yeah.
I love that.
Hmm.
You know, I love that it is the foundation of the music, bass and the drums, and the feeling to know that you're you're like the pillar of the music. It feels good.
Right. 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 When you're on stage, right? Do you see yourself as a different character, or do you see yourself as Don? Because some people say when they do certain things, it's like they
No,
come out of their skin and it's like they're a different avatar, like they're a different person. This is,
oh,
how do you feel and who do you become when you're on the bass, like you're on stage?
I feel literally invisible, like invincible, not invisible, but invincible. I feel
Mm,
like I feel like I have a superpower. This is how I
right,
feel.
right, right.
And like every show that I play, every
Mm,
show, it doesn't matter who I'm playing for, I always play it as if this will be the last one.
right,
So I have fun all the time. So I
right,
always play it as if, man, I'm not going to be playing tomorrow. So I'm going to play and I'm going to just have a good time. So I feel all the time.
right, right. So you don't get on like the guy in Byron Lee and the Dragon as we take off all the take off his shirt and strip and thing. You don't do that. You don't do that thing. You know that
Oh,
bass
Lord,
guitar.
no.
I remember his name.
Oh, no.
Because
Oh,
sometimes
no,
when you're
no.
in a certain mode,
No.
your character changes, right? So it's like you become somebody totally
Yeah.
different. So you say, okay, that's it. I'm on stage. I'm on
Yeah.
stage. I might as well go big or go home. So you don't do that. Okay, you keep your composure. All right, I like that.
But Clifford knows the horn players in Ozzy's band. I mean, they're older guys, but they have fun
Mhm.
and they never play with shirt. It doesn't matter what the function is. It could be a formal function, and they say, guys, please don't take off your shirt. And after the first song, shirts are off.
Oh, jeez. Wow, is that kind of show, eh? Mm,
Yeah,
okay. But sometimes again,
yeah, they
too,
have
you
fun. They have fun.
that's what
Definitely
I'm
have fun.
saying. You have to, it's like you'll be recognized for certain things because it's like this is what you love and you put your all into it. So when you're on stage, as I say, your character comes out, something totally different from what you might be on a normal. Are you guys okay? Everybody okay? Mic check, mic check. Everybody's there? Can hear?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome.
Somebody.
Don, you can hear us? I think Don. Can you hear us? Are you okay?
Okay, I'm here.
Oh,
Perfect.
perfect. All right, we
Even
can hear
better
you.
now.
Even better, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Clifford, you hearing us okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. So, places you visit and played music, but one place that stood out and you would love to go back to that place to visit, like a place that just says it all when it comes to music.
Well, like I played, and I mean, it's not. It's just something about a place, something about these places that it's like I love playing in France because the standard that is set is very high.
Right,
From the time you get off the plane, to the time you get back on the plane, everything is like the standards are so high.
right.
Everything is I love that.
Mm,
And like, I mean, playing in a place like Japan where they don't speak English and everybody
mm-hmm.
is like jumping and dancing, it's amazing,
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. But they also love the culture of like reggae and calypso and stuff. So
Oh, absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely, absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
So I guess your place that you're picking is France. The place
I
that
would
you
pick
would.
I would pick France, yes.
Okay, okay. And all because of their standard and the way they do things and they.
Yeah, like, and I think Europe on a whole, like
Hmm.
mostly all of Europe is like that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Somewhere you would like to go and visit and play music, but you've never been. Somewhere you, whether it's a big country, whether it's some part of the continent, or some small island that people barely know about. Somewhere you
Some
just
place that I've
that
never
you never,
played music, or
yeah,
some place that I've never been.
never been and played music. Let's put it that way. That's a tough one.
Africa,
Eh,
Africa,
ah,
for
any
sure.
particular part of that continent? Any part that particularly?
Um, like somewhere in South Africa. I don't know where, but
Okay.
I
Okay.
would love to go to Africa. Absolutely love to go to Africa.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
think it's one of the only continents. Well, and I haven't been to Australia, but one of the only continents that I haven't been on.
Okay. Wow. Nice. Okay, Clifford and
So,
Kitran, take it away.
so Don, where do you see yourself going after this COVID-19 is this pandemic is all? Well, I wouldn't say pass, but you know what I mean. Like cool down a bit. Where do you see yourself being after this?
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, at this time, I think, and most musicians and artists, we're using this time to do work. To do, I mean, we're not doing work, but we're doing things in terms of
Mhm. Mhm.
we're writing music, we're
Mhm.
rehearsing,
Mhm.
we you know
Mhm.
what I mean. We're trying to perfect our craft so that when this is past, we're ready to go on the road.
Right.
We're ready. We're ready to put out music. We're ready to put out albums. We're ready to get back into clubs playing, get back into playing festivals, get back into doing albums. So I
Right.
think after this is done, hopefully that not just myself but all other musicians and artists are ready,
Mhm.
ready to put out new material.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
When traveling, done.
yeah.
When traveling, how does that take a toll on your body, and how do you deal with it? Because
Mm.
like some of the jet lag and
Mhm.
all of that
Mhm.
stuff. So you're coming from a plane. You just mentioned that like you're going to France, and from the get off the plane to the stage, back to the hotel, whatever. How do you deal with stuff like that?
Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's hard. Sometimes, for example, we would fly from here to Paris. We have to do a show when we get there the night, and
Mhm.
then we'd have to take a train to Germany to do a show the next day
Mhm.
or something like that. Sometimes it's hard, it's difficult. And I mean, even flying around Canada, because Canada is a big country.
Mhm.
It takes us 5 hours from Toronto to get to Vancouver, and then we'd have to do shows and drive around. We're on a bus or we're on a doing stuff like that. But the funny thing is, we come back and we're tired, but we're so excited to do it again in two
Mhm.
days or in
Right.
3
Right.
days. It's
Mhm.
just one of those things. In the moment, like we're like, man, we're tired. But by the time we get back and we get home and we sleep, I'm like, can we do this again? Like,
Right.
next week. So
Right.
it does take a toll sometimes. It definitely does take a toll, but you get over it so quick because I think it's just because of the love of music too. It's an incredible thing.
Mhm.
You love music,
Mhm. Mhm.
like, and you just love what you do.
Right.
You don't really think about it that much. You're just excited to do it again, even though you were tired like 24 hours ago.
Right.
You know?
So, I want to ask you this: when you started, right?
Yeah.
Was there any point in time that you wanted to like give up, quit,
That I wanted to what?
that you wanted to give up? Was there any
Oh,
point in time?
absolutely, 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 absolutely. It had times when Man, you do gigs and you don't get paid, or someone is
Um,
asking you, you have to do gigs for like, this. Oh, this is all I could give you, and stuff like that, and
mhm.
you go through these things for a while, and I mean, I'm assuming that all musicians would have to go through
Right,
that.
right, right.
You go through that, and the main thing is that you don't give up and you continue learning. I think this is one of the most important things, is like continue to learn. You know, you have to continue to learn, and you have to be literally become a professional in the sense that, like, just the way that
You accept stuff like
you
accept gigs and stuff, and not accept.
yeah, and not just that too. It's just
Oh,
the way that you conduct yourself. You conduct yourself
mhm,
in a professional
mhm,
way where
mhm.
people have to see that in you so that they can take you seriously.
Right, right.
You have to conduct yourself as a professional, because I always just tell, you have friends I tell, like, there is so many good bass players in Toronto. Like, I mean, they're incredible. But
Mhm,
a lot of people call me for gigs because I am a professional. If you have a show, you send me some songs. The first rehearsal, I learn all the songs. I'm on rehearsal on time, at the show on time,
mhm.
true professionals. So I think this has a lot to do with it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
In retrospect, you have. I'm sure by now you have a family and you have your kids.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know how the musical industry goes. I've been out of it for a minute. But so how do you, and you have a job. I'm sure you have a job to get by and do your regular
Yeah.
living. How do you manage? You're managing a job, a
Mhm.
family, traveling. How is all of that? How does all of that tie in to a humble guy just sitting here just singing?
Well,
How do you wrap
Good
it
one,
together?
Clifford. Good one.
yeah, it does. I mean, most of the guys that I travel with, most of the guys that I do all the traveling with, each and every one of them has families. Like, I'm talking, families with kids
Right.
and wives and everything. I mean, I'm not married, but I do have kids, and I do have a job that, like, I work when I'm not playing music. So, but what I do is, anytime I'm not playing and I'm working, I commit myself to working, and not just, I do it in a way where, when it's time for me to leave, the
Mhm.
bosses has no problems letting me leave because of how much commitment I have
Right.
doing when I work. Like, if I
Yeah.
have to work on
Yeah.
Sundays, if I have to work, you know what I mean. So
Right.
I do work, and one of the things I do too, when I have to travel, I have my schedule like months ahead. You get an email with all the dates, so you
Right.
present that to your job, and let
Mhm.
them know, these are the times that I'm going to be gone. These are the times that I'm going to be here.
Right.
You know what I mean? In terms of
Right.
kids, you bribe them once in a while. You bring back something for them. That's as much as you can do. You know?
Daddy love you here. Daddy
Yes,
love
of
you.
course, of
So,
course.
so in other words, you lie to them.
Yeah.
Eh?
It's called bribe. It's called
No, it's
bribery.
it's not it's not lie. You bribe them. You bribe them. You know what I mean?
There's a difference
There's
between lie and bribe, man.
All right.
listen, a Swiss chocolate or a Belgian chocolate from here. You know what I mean? A T-shirt with the Eiffel Tower. With eyes locked up.
Oh
Yeah, man.
God, that's too
Um,
funny.
it's, this is all interesting. I mean, we're good friends, but we haven't really hooked up for a while. But it's good to see you here. It's good to see you doing your thing, man. I'm really happy here.
Absolutely.
I'm really happy here. Just all enjoyment because
I know,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, with everything that's going on now, you have to people, you have to
Connect.
stay positive. You gotta stay positive.
For
True.
sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
True.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now he was talking about the kids stuff. Have you ever missed any of your kids like birthday because you traveled?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And how did that go down? Was that like more bribery, like money now has to be involved and
Of course. Then the gifts get bigger. Xbox and 50-inch screen television.
yeah, the bribery is bigger and the gift
Yeah.
is
It's a
much,
big
much bigger.
bribery. But they
Okay.
do understand. They do
Yeah.
understand. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They do understand it. And it's funny. My young son, he's like my biggest fan. He thinks for some reason he thinks I'm a superstar. I don't know where
Superhero.
he get that idea from, but he thinks I'm a superstar.
Yeah. Of
You
course.
know,
That is his
but
big
I
idol.
would be,
Nothing
I
wrong with
would
that.
yeah,
be bragging. I would be bragging as well if my dad did this.
Right?
yeah,
And travels all over and yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
I know you were
It's a
trying to be
blessing.
humble a while ago too.
Amen.
Huh?
You were trying to be humble a while ago when you talk about not taking off your shirt. But I remember when I did see you play, you put that left arm out, man. You know, big
Oh,
muscles, big biceps.
yeah,
Shut up
yeah.
Yeah,
the big
strap,
tattoo
man.
and the
Like,
muscles,
yo,
eh?
them biceps are
Yeah,
showing, man.
yeah. In a
Oh,
subtle way, eh? In a subtle way.
mhm.
Mm. Look at paying attention, you see?
Yeah,
No, well, I mean, I've been around. I've been around. I've done the thing. I mean, surprisingly, he mentioned my name in a light that most people don't even know that I do a lot of things behind the scene. Like I'm not only just
Right,
here
right,
talking about shipping this. I just you know what I mean. Like I
right,
actually I actually look out for people
right.
and I
yeah, yeah,
forget
yeah,
about it.
Yeah,
I
right,
look out
yeah.
and I forget about it. I
right.
mean, you could say whatever you might have an interaction with me and it didn't go as well as you thought. Maybe someone told you it would go. But to be quite honest, many times I actually do look out for people and just forget about it because that's just what I do, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So I,
yeah,
I was happy to hear it mention my name a while ago. Like, yo, really? But I
yeah.
didn't even remember about it.
So,
Yeah.
so Don,
Yes, sir.
yeah, throughout your journey so far, what are some advice you want to give some of the folks that are watching online right now?
Oh my goodness. That if you like, it's so important to do things that you love, man. There is, I don't think there is any better feeling than doing something that you love, like really doing something that you love. And I mean, it's not everyone that would get that opportunity. You know, a lot of people would just have to, you know what I mean? You're doing something to get by, and you know you have to do it. But it's so important to doing things that you love, and don't give up on anything.
Right.
You know, don't give up. Don't listen. Everybody goes through some point in time where you feel that you know things are not going your way and things, but at some point you will get there.
Right.
You definitely will get there, and it's important that you never ever give up. You never give up at all.
Right. Have you have you no, not just have you, but do you see yourself as someone that would do like a mentorship program? Do you think you would have the patience to do something like that? Would you to encourage young men or women that want to take up like a certain musical instrument and
Um, I hope. Well, maybe I don't know. I'm scared of people though. No, seriously, I am terrified of people.
oh God, don't make me laugh so hard, okay? Okay,
Wow.
so explain yourself.
Huh?
Explain yourself. When you say you're terrified or you're scared of people, what does that mean?
Like one on one, like it'd be hard for me to talk to people. I don't
Like
know.
it's a bit intimidating, you mean?
I don't know. Not really intimidating. I just think I don't know. It'd be something I'd have to get used to. It'd definitely be something I have to get used to.
But you're doing
Even
quite fine on here. You look fine to me.
yeah, even to do this. I've
You
been
had
thinking
nerves.
about it since last night. I was
Listen,
panicking.
I messaged this man about how long? About 2 weeks now or more. He's like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, Kat, yeah, I'll get back to you. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, listen, we got to do this. We are gonna do this. And he's like, yeah. I said next week. He said, yeah. I go. I'll let you know.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I had to
So
build up the courage to do it.
You see,
Do you know?
I
Do you
learned
know how
on
much
that.
times I changed my shirt?
You don't
Chris, I
understand. I
didn't
mean,
even know what you said.
for me,
Huh?
that's something that I dealt with already. But I do understand what you're saying, Don, because to be quite honest, just having people because you really don't understand what people's mind is. Like if you're not
What are you
used to this,
thinking?
you're
Okay.
not
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's where you go bad as a person who's being interviewed or so.
Right.
You can't
Right.
be
yeah,
Okay.
thinking about what the other people because they are
Because
interested
he's
in hearing
thinking
your
about you.
story way more than you are interested in about them accepting you. And I had to learn that,
Right. Right.
yeah,
right?
Right.
So um yeah, if that's a word of encouragement for you, man, you just have to just do it. You know your
Yeah.
craft. You can come on here and talk about bass, talk about E minus, B minus, whatever it is, and just leave that. And people are interested in listening to that, opposed to
Yeah.
you trying to just make sure that you have your T's crossed and your I's dotted.
Nice.
People are not
Yeah.
worried
I
about that.
know, I know, I know. Yeah,
So
I'm a little awkward in that way. Like I think like people used to say I'm socially awkward, but I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey. So as we say, Don went to school with us. Don was my. You were in a form higher than I was. Clifford was in his same,
Um,
but in his one or
I
two. Yeah.
think
So
so.
yeah, I think you were in a form higher than I was and stuff. So we know Don. I know Don for about 30 plus years.
Yeah,
Yeah, 30 plus years.
yeah.
And we went to school. Don used to be very athletic, guys. Athletic guys. Don used to run for Boca Secondary School.
Clifford too.
I
Clifford
know.
too.
Clifford used to run. Don used to
Yes.
run. Don,
Yeah.
what house were you in when you was in school?
I think it was red. I was with Mr. Slinger, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Red House.
I think he was ready, right? Clifford
Yeah,
was in blue.
I think
I
so,
was
yeah.
yellow,
Oh,
You was
yeah.
in
yellow.
yellow?
It was
Edwards, but Clifford and I was in house together in school sports.
right.
Yeah.
There you go. He was in Edwards, so he was in yellow.
Can enough people
And
it might be hard to say right now, it might be hard to believe right now, but
mhm.
enough people know how my foot look because I was in front all the
Oh,
time.
he used to run. Clifford was a runner, guys. Clifford played soccer. Clifford used to run. Don
And
used to run just the same. Yep. And they were very good at it, guys. And if you guys don't believe me, you could go back in records. They were good at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we had an argument on We had an argument on the show about a month ago, and I told them Boca was one of the top school I was in intercall. They didn't believe me.
Yep.
They did
Yep.
not believe me, and I had nobody to back me. Guess why? Because everybody on here was from this school and that school, and
Ah,
I said, listen to me. I said Boca was a school to contend with. They didn't
yep.
believe me. I said, when
Yep.
you talk about Chet, you talk about Don, you talk about Clifford, you talk about Gary Kerr, you talk about Gary, what's the other
Gary
guy?
Andrews.
Listen, when you talk about
Gary Andrews.
Boca Intercall, when you talk about Intercall,
Yeah.
you talk about Boca,
Well, those was I think caveman days, right?
but that's okay. We were up there. We were up there. We were in the top five for sure. We were in the top five, and we were on that. Yeah, we were there. We were there. We did really well. We did
boy,
really well.
I'm
That's
gonna
some
tell you to track because
that's some
I know you're trying
ancient
to talk so
history.
fast.
But it's
Listen,
still history though, because remember you have to
you
know
know
where you're
what's
coming
time
from for
for
where
you
you're
back?
going. So you have to, yeah.
You know what's time for
We
you back bleachers break for Boca Street?
break down. Oh my! Listen, they know nothing about intercall. That's what I
You
tell
know
them. They
what?
know nothing about intercall. They couldn't even build back this stands fast enough for intercall to continue. That's to
Well,
tell you how intercall is to be. And we had bleachers that bounce like springboard.
well, I personally cannot see Clifford running our race and you guys winning anything.
What? No, he was good.
What?
He was good. Believe me.
I know you're trying to come and shoot that thing, you know.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I know you're trying to come and think, but they don't
Yeah.
know.
Go
Like
back
we
in
get paid.
history. You know who was on here? Esther. Esther Phillips. I don't know if Don
Oh,
remember her, but Esther. No, actually, you wouldn't know Esther because Esther came in from a next school and came in on I think on her third year. That time you were already gone.
okay,
Yeah, you're already gone.
okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So and
okay,
Esther used to play.
Listen,
Esther used to run and play netball.
okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
yeah. So then you see, guys, I was telling them, and they tried to make me look like I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, yeah, Loka and GBSS. Those are the two schools. And McDonald College, yes, and SAS. Then PBC used to try a thing once in a while. But yeah. So any more questions
Aye.
for Don, guys? Anybody in
So,
the audience on the live want to ask Don questions about music?
so Dan, what motivated you to do what you do right now?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it's more the love for music. You know what I mean? It's the love for it, and like when growing up in Grenada when I was younger, and I mean back then, calypso was a big thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
calypso, I remember. I mean, I used to walk from Vincent's to go to
Cool.
Croshu
Hmm.
at TR Disco
Wow.
to watch TR7 Plus play. And I was like, one day I have to play in a band. You know, watching a Jamu and
Mm-hmm,
those guys
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
definitely gave me motivation,
Right,
you know?
right, right.
And I realized that, man, it's just, and just watching them play too. I used to watch a Jamu sing, and I was like, man, he looks like he's having fun.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I usually ask this to like musician and artists and stuff. What is one genre of music that gave you the love or the passion for what you do? What music that stands out for you? What music you love to play? I'll ask you in a two part. I'll ask you what genre that got you into, the music part in terms of what you like to play and what music inspire you the most.
Well, the thing about it is because I learned when I started learning is because our culture, of course, is calypso and
Mhm.
you know reggae. So this is what I like. I have a lot of fun playing
Mhm.
like soca and calypso and reggae and stuff. But
Right.
I love the music as well that helps you to become a better musician. You know, music like a lot of jazz, a lot of funk, a lot of
Mhm.
the music that really do help you to become a better
Right.
musician.
Right.
And recently, the gospel music now is
Okay.
amazing.
Right.
You
Right.
know, it's amazing for any musician. For any
Right.
musician, like the gospel music,
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
wonderful, wonderful to play. It helps you think. It helps you to definitely become a better musician. Like listening and playing gospel music. It's
Right.
awesome.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So would you say one music inspire you more than the other? Is gospel is something that inspire you more?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
Okay.
Definitely does. But I have more fun. I have a lot of fun playing soca and reggae for sure.
Okay. Okay. Is it
Yeah.
because of like there's more like a faster beat to the songs, like a more.
Well, I think it's just because it's rooted in me, really.
Mhm.
I think, like, I mean, me being from the Caribbean, I think it's really rooted in me, and I
Mhm.
think that's why I enjoy it so much.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Like calypso music and reggae and soca. It's
Mhm.
so rooted in me that I'm excited to play it all the time.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm definitely excited to play it all the time.
Okay. Last week we had some people on, and we were just talking about different music. We even had a DJ segment last Thursday, and
Mm.
I was just asking them what music in your household that you can remember when you're growing up that you heard mostly, or you kind of would hear it more like the cleaning part, Saturdays, Sundays, like whatever. What music that was played into your if music was a part of your household? What music do you remember growing up with in your household?
Like country music, and
Oh.
surprisingly, no, I don't even want to hear it.
You know what too much of it
But
before?
no, there was that. every time there were certain times in the day they always had that country music come on, and it's an
Hmm.
old country, you know that
Yeah,
very
Jim Reeves
old
and
country
Dolly
music.
Parton and all those.
Exactly, and literally, like I mean,
Hmm.
I kind of grew up on that old country, you know, old
Hmm.
country music,
Hmm.
music,
Hmm.
music.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that always used to play in the household.
Right.
So,
I didn't even remember that, but yeah.
Don, I want to ask you this. So,
Hmm.
outside of playing
Hmm.
guitar, right?
Uh-huh.
What other instrument can you see yourself playing?
Um, like I try as and I mean as a musician, you try to learn as much as you can. So like I'm learning to play a little keyboard or drums. Like I do practice that once in a while. So it's never it never stops. You know, it never stops. And I hopefully one day I'll get good at the keyboard.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right. You never know. You never know. So
Yeah,
maybe you could say that, and then it's something you just fall in love with.
Well,
definitely.
hopefully we see a collab with you and Clifford one day. So,
Yeah, man. That's
Clifford,
right.
what instrument you just play, Clifford?
Beat
Cliffy
level play.
Cliff.
Me?
Eh? Eh?
Uh,
I don't know that. I don't know that instrument. Sorry. I think that new one.
that one take me. Cliff.
No, I don't play the instruments, man. Unfortunately, I don't play the instruments, man.
You're rather show the action instead of word. Okay. All right.
I
Oh,
don't play the instruments. Fortunately,
okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
All right.
I'm just gonna sidetrack a little bit, but I heard on your last show that Kitron was saying that, or even Sunday on his shows on Sunday, he was talking about I'm a DJ. I'm not a. I want to clarify that. I take the opportunity right now, not to cut you down. I don't want to take out of your time, but I want to clarify that.
that's all right. That's all right.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. It would be very hypocritical of me to sit here and take the title of a DJ. Okay?
Okay.
It's just like some man cutting their hair in their room and say them is a barber. It
I
would
see
be
there's a
very
barber. Yeah,
hypocritical,
that's right.
right? It'd be very hypocritical for me to say that I'm a DJ. I'm not a DJ.
Okay.
However,
Hmm.
I do love music, and
Right.
I know a little bit of music that I can play music to a certain extent. But I
Right.
don't remember ever getting paid for playing music, and I'm not going to charge anybody for playing music. And
Right.
it would be very disrespectful for me to sit here
Mm.
on the internet and say that I am a DJ. It'd be
No,
very
you
Okay.
know what?
disrespectful to all
Let
the
me correct
DJs.
you. Let me correct you. I'm gonna correct you. I would say you're a DJ. You can doubt it as much as you can because
Hmm.
there's a lot of DJs out there that they say they're actual DJs, and he does more than what these DJs actually do because
Yeah.
he would mix a song, he
Hmm.
can scratch,
Right.
and there's a lot of DJs that have been doing this thing for what over 25 plus years and they still can't do it. And he's a barber and he's doing better than what the DJ does.
Ah. So
So
Clifford,
I
like
have to
some Africa
acknowledge him
DJs.
as he's a DJ also.
Okay.
He don't want to take that credit, but I give him that credit.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Take it,
Clifford,
DJ Cliff.
Take it, DJ. Right? DJ. Wait, DJ
yo,
Suki
DJ
Ba.
Baker,
He has too much
name.
a name now, man. That DJ has too much a name.
Suki,
DJ Baba Sukri
it's Suki
Baker.
Baker,
It's too much a
Suki
name.
Baker, right?
DJ
But
Sukri Ba.
yeah, just I don't want to take the credit for it. I don't want to take the credit as a DJ. To be quite really and
Right.
truly. Now I can. The most I've ever done, to be quite honest, I may go
Mm.
in a party where Kitron or Soul Vibes or one of those guys are playing, and they need to go to the bar, they need to go somewhere, and he's like, play two songs. Yes, I
Right.
can play two songs.
You could roll a
I
two
can
song
play
thing.
two
Right.
songs. But what normally happens is I will play two songs and then they come back and then they go in a corner and they talking to some girl and if like they forget me wrong, like I should be the DJ.
You getting
I
paid?
can't handle it.
You behaving like you getting
That
paid?
not only get paid, but that's when I start to sweat because to keep a party
Request that to
going and
come
then
in.
people come
Request
up.
that to come in.
I can't manage it. I can't know. So I really don't see myself as a DJ. But yes, I do collect music, and I have a lot of music that a lot of
Right,
people may not have in their collection.
right,
Um,
right.
when I do know it, I know the songs, but yeah, just to actually say take the title of being a DJ, uh,
No.
I'll break
All
on
right.
that.
All right. Nice.
All right.
So Don, I'm gonna come to you now. So now as we're talking and we have all the information on you and everything like that, what in the future for Don? What are we looking forward to seeing more that Don is gonna do? What are your band is doing? What are you guys? What's the big plan? Because I mean, 2020 is almost finished. I was just saying that before you came on. Two and a
Yeah,
half more months and 2020 is over. What's
yeah.
what's the plan?
Well, for me,
Hmm.
like just continue practicing. I think, like for me, practicing is a big thing because
Right,
you always want to get better,
right.
always want to get better, and I have been lucky in the sense that, like in the past, and and recently, like I've played with a lot of people who I learn a lot of things from.
Right.
So for me, is just continue practicing until times come for me to get on the road or have some shows again. But
Hmm.
I think like I would want to get into because I started doing like production. So I
Okay.
think this is my thing to it's like I want to do some production.
Welcome, Brush. Welcome, Brush. Come on in. Come on in.
Yeah,
Okay,
brush.
so that's also a past Boca schoolmate of ours as well. Thank you for coming on the live.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you. We
brush.
appreciate you. So so now I was gonna ask you, have any of your kids have shown interest in playing music? Have they ever showed that they would like to
Um,
play an instrument or they wanna
it's funny. They have all the instruments. They have a bass, a guitar, like two guitars, a keyboard. They have percussion drums and a flute.
they have a whole you have a
So
whole
they have a whole
there's
band.
a whole band. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have
Okay.
they have an entire band. So
Right.
we'll see. Yeah, it's about what I think is pay attention to what they're interested in
Right.
and like just feed it. You know what I mean? This is what I believe because it doesn't make sense forcing them on something, but you
Right.
just see what they're interested in
Right.
and then just continue feeding that to them.
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody
But for
ever
now,
showed any interest in one particular instrument?
no, all of them,
They just want to play
all
everything.
of them. Yeah. Well, yeah. But for now, it's there's like spiders playing, spiders and roaches.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, I hear that. I hear that. So if you were to leave an inspirational, or you said something before when Kitran asked you what is something you like to say to inspire, but
Yeah.
I think I would like to know maybe something that you would like to let people know about Dawn itself when it comes to like who you are, what you believe, and there's like something it's like some people have like a saying, or some people have something you stick by your like your motto, something you would say that would represent who you are.
I'm terrified of people.
You started this thing again.
No, but one thing I try to be
Hmm.
is positive. I really try as much to be positive as possible.
Right.
And on a on a kind of a serious note with everything that's going on in this world today,
Yeah. Yeah.
try and be as positive and as open minded as possible as well too, and understand that like just try and be as positive as possible.
Hmm.
You know,
Right. Right. Right.
people have to understand too that a disagreement doesn't mean hate. A disagreement is only a disagreement. You know,
Yeah.
you and I can
Absolutely.
love each other, but we can disagree on something.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Disagree to agree.
So
I
understand.
like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
definitely.
Any last words for Don, guys? Anybody wanna ask Don anything?
So Don, if anyone wanted to find you and
Yes.
or contact you, where would they contact you on social media?
Um, Wait, I don't even remember what my social media thing is. What is it? I forget.
Instagram, Facebook.
I think it's just Don
My
Stewart on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is Don Stewart. Instagram is um
I'm sorry.
shit. I don't even remember. But Facebook is just Don Stewart.
It looked like a long
You
time you
guys
ain't
are
go
the
on
greatest.
Instagram, man.
Huh?
It looks like a long time you haven't been on Instagram.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't remember the Instagram, but I think it's just Don Stewart on Facebook.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then once they find you,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm sure you might
absolutely,
be able to,
absolutely.
yeah, find you and stuff. And you can't miss him, guys. His Facebook page is like he's standing with a guitar and stuff, and
Yeah, the guitar is
yeah,
taller than me. I'm the only person that has a bass taller than him.
that's just wrong. You give a lot of information there. Oh gosh, Clifford, any parting words? Anything that you like to say to Don before he leave? Anything you like to ask? Any you like to add?
Um, what I like to say, man, I'm a talker. I always got something to say, man. Don, it was good seeing you. Good meeting you on live, on virtual, meeting you
Yes.
virtual after such a long time. So, yeah, that
Yeah,
was
man.
good, man. Big up yourself, large up yourself,
It's
continue.
good seeing you too. I
You understand?
always
Keep
like
trying.
seeing my brothers and sisters. Always,
Yep,
always.
absolutely.
We are here
And
holding you down. We are here holding you down.
keep your guys head up, keep your guys chin up,
Always, always,
keep your guys chin up. Trust me.
always,
Keep your head
always,
up, walk
always,
strong, love. Don't
always,
forget to love. Love. Spread
always.
the love.
Yep,
All right. I
always.
think in, in in closing, I'd say for me, I want to say thank you to Kitron and Catherine who's holding it down because I know this is not easy to do. I tried it before and yeah, I quit. I'm not a quitter,
Yeah,
but I quit.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So I
Thank
want to
you,
say
man.
Yeah,
enough
Thank you.
thank you
enough for
guys
we
for
that.
having
appreciate
me.
that. We appreciate it. Thank you. And we have some love even from a lot of artists from Jamaica. I'm trying to do a lot of things here too, guys. So be patient with us. If we're really lucky, maybe we might have popcorn on the show on Thursday. So we cross some
Oh,
fingers.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I speak to two of the
He's laughing.
managers. You think I'm joking, but I speak to two of the managers. I actually have their numbers and
Wow.
we've been corresponding for the last 2 days. So this is where we're going right now. Sizzla is also my pass through the studio with popcorn on Thursday. So I'm just guys, I'm being real hopeful that we can just have a quick shout out. So these are the things that we're trying to do. We're not reaching just Grenadians, as I said. Look. I'm on talking now. One of the producers just sent me a listen. As I said, things are coming our way and it's falling in our lap, and I'm grateful. I'm being honest. I am very grateful. So
Wonderful, wonderful.
we have artists from Jamaica on Thursday, and we have the managers and the producers with coming in on as well. So we're hoping and praying that Thursday we get two artists, which is Sizzler and Popcorn, falling into the same kind of. So
Well, you know what? We have to actually do an interview with Clifford then because I think he coming out with that album next year. So we have to
yeah,
do an
Clifford,
interview.
yeah, of course, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Big things, big things. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm promoting.
But if you
Listen, as I said, I am there for everybody. If Clifford come out to the album, I want to make sure I be a part of backup dancer, backup singer somewhere in between there. You know what I mean? Like I'm supporting.
so the album is going to name Talking Shit. The album would name that's the name of the album, Talking Shit. But if you want to give me big up, if you want to give me big up, I will take the big ups, and I'm going to take
Yeah.
this opportunity to now promote. All right. So I'm going to take this opportunity right now. You know, I have the barbershop, Frontline's Barbershop at 511
Yes.
Oakwood, right?
Yes.
I would never give up an opportunity to promote it. We're now getting our gift bags together for Christmas. So make
Okay.
Nice.
sure book your
Nice.
appointment at frontlines.ca.
All
All
right.
right, gift bags are coming up. I'm also coming up with my beard oil and hair growth oil.
Oh, nice.
And this scent right here that I'm holding in my hands is
Right.
called the Soupy Breeze.
You
Right?
really have to
So
put
you
it
have
to
the
in there.
frontline beard oil coming,
Right.
and the flavor of the scent is named Soupy Breeze. And again, there's Soupy come up again. Reverend Soupy Baker is
Hmm.
presenting Soupy Breeze under the Frontlines brand, Frontline Barber
Right.
brand. So
Awesome.
please check it
Awesome.
out
So,
at site
guys,
11 Oakwood Avenue in
there
Toronto.
you go. There you go. We're promoting everywhere. Listen to me, guys. As I say, is we think, but we don't keeping it to ourselves. If you guys understand, we're not keeping it to ourselves. We are going all over. We're hitting America. We're hitting Canada. We're hitting Jamaica. We're hitting all the Caribbean islands. We're coming up. We're going down. We're going across. Anybody that you believe can have an impact on our show. Anybody that want to feature anything positive. We're here for positivity and we're here to support and encourage. This is what this show is all about. And for all the athletes, all
Wonderful.
the guests that's been on, I am grateful. I am grateful. I
Wonderful.
had a fear. I had a fear. I'm telling you guys, I have a fear of speaking publicly, but it's something that I want to do for my life, for my career. And this platform here is giving me such a big opportunity. He said to me, I'm not going to show you the audience. And I think that works so well for me because if I could see who's behind it, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I am a mess. Because if I was to sit and see what he's seeing, I may not be able to be as honest. I may not be as open. I may not be as authentic because I feel like, you know, I would have been, but
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the platform and I'm grateful for the people that's taking the time out to even come on. The guests that's here and even the audience that's interacting with us all the time. So I want to say thank
Nice.
you guys. We're on our second month and a week, yeah, 2 months that
Great.
we started in August. See, look, we're almost on 3 months. So
All right. Well,
people's been looking at us. As I said, we have people that's watching the show from Jamaica, people watching the show from Grenada, everywhere, and the comments that we're getting, the feedback is awesome. So even if it's one person that's watching,
Nice.
and I said it already a month ago, I am grateful because we're making an impact in at least
Nice.
somebody's life. There's a million people in the world, and you cannot please everybody. But if you actually make an impact in one person's life, you did your job. So we're
Yeah.
grateful. And Clifford, you're
For
always
sure.
listen. Clifford send me some stuff sometimes, and I tell you, boy, I go on there and you give me some inspiration. I would tell you the truth. You give me some inspiration, and I'm grateful for that.
well, I appreciate you guys, and trust me, you can call upon me anytime for help if you need any help.
Yeah,
I do have a
appreciate
little
it.
bit of experience in broadcasting. I
Yes, I
mean,
remember
we
that.
spoke about the DJ thing, but
Yeah.
yes, I did work on the radio a couple of years ago, and I
Hmm.
have a little bit of experience. So if I can pass it on to you, because I'm really not
Yeah.
using it right now.
Yeah.
So if I can
Awesome.
pass it
I
on to
thank you
you,
for that. No, I thank you for that.
I'm
Thank
more
you.
than grateful. All right.
Yeah.
I see there are a few so I see there are a few fans around the world. Some of my fans around the world. I like them. I want to
And
thank
Don,
my
we want to
friends
Yeah,
say
you
live
gotta
and
big
thank
up your
everywhere
you.
around
fans
the world.
worldwide.
Yeah, we want to say thank you,
You're
Don, for
Yeah, I
welcome.
taking
want
the
to big
time
up
out
all
your
my
busy
fans
schedule.
worldwide. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I see
Thank you.
My
Thank you.
busy
Thank you.
schedule, I
see
like
Kenneth
that.
Pierre.
Yeah. Hmm.
Kenneth Pierre in the building. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Irvin
Mr. Don
Benjamin
Kenneth
in
Brush,
the
yeah,
here.
building. I
brush.
call him full government name because it's not no joke thing. We
They're
not no
hiding, man. They're
Facebook
hiding.
friends. Yeah.
They're hiding.
We not no Facebook friends. Those that are fans that just find me on Facebook. I fans from a long time. Check so. One
Right?
large of everybody, all 15 all in there. The show
Yeah.
is growing, it's growing,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
appreciate you on the behalf
Yeah.
of Kitron and Kathian. We do appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
So I
Thank
want to say
you.
thank you to
Thank
everybody
you.
who's supporting, who's
Thank
commenting
you.
in the thing. Everything. DJ Blade,
Yeah.
right? I see you in there too. And DJ Blade, there will be a clash coming up between me, DJ Blade, and I.
All right.
He
Could
wants
we
to
have it
clash
live?
me.
Could we have it live on? Could we have it live on our show?
Yes, we can have it live, but he's a coward
Okay.
too, so he go with time. So
Try. Don, I go send you the link and you go tune in, eh? You go tune in.
Yo, there is
Yeah,
only
for
one.
sure. For
There
sure.
is only one barber around here. So okay. If you want to
Listen,
cut
guys,
him
it's
on
always
locks,
a
go ahead and
pleasure.
cut him
As
on
I
locks.
said, I always feel honored to know that I can make an impact in people's life, and especially when I have people that they've touched my life in many ways. I've been to school with you guys, and I know, like growing up with, and I think a lot of times Boca school children, I think we just kind of stick together as a pack. I don't know what it is, but we always have that love
Yeah,
for
I
each other.
know.
Everybody just have that, you know, we look out for each other, and I think that is one of the important thing. I think the lesson that we learn from school, I think, is we stick together as a pack. Any part of the world we go, we always support and encourage each other, you know. So
For sure,
I,
for sure,
I thank you
for
guys for
sure.
that.
All right, man.
All right,
Thank you.
guys. So, guys, we're
All
coming to the
right.
end of the show. We're going to say thank you, guys, Clifford and Don. And our
Thank
special
you
guest
guys
tonight
very
is
much.
Don Stewart. Thank
Thank you
you,
guys,
thank you,
man.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All
Thank
right,
you
boss.
All
guys for everything.
right. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Big up Frontlines.
Thank you for watching Is We Think Talk Show on Tuesday, October the 13th. It was very nice, very interactive, and we appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta spread the love, man.
Always, always,
Yeah.
always. And tune in Thursday, guys. We have special guest artists. We have two. One is a Jamaican artist and one is a Grenadian artist. I'm not gonna tell you guys the name yet, but if you stay tuned on Wednesday, we're gonna send it into the to Kitran's email listing to look
In
out for the
email
artist.
or my IG or
Your
Facebook.
your Facebook email listing when you send out your ping to everyone.
Yeah, so guys, check it check my Facebook and
Wednesday,
most likely
tomorrow,
it's gonna be Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in, guys. And we cannot wait. We have a really nice lineup for Thursday. And we appreciate you guys always, as I keep saying, once you come and share the live and just comment hi, hello, good night, good, whatever you want to say. And yeah, come on
Yep.
in. Thank you guys again for watching. Have a wonderful night. Keep safe, be blessed. And we thank you.
And we thank you. Katian, have a blessed night.
You too, Kitran. Good
Yeah.
night.
Good night. So good night, folks. And you know what? I think I just gonna leave you guys with a song before I get out of here.
Yeah, man, make some boy go and run up them out, cause they have them out so them can chat when they want chat, say. I step a try sound, man. Kurt, big up yourself. Ryan, Bojo, Shaky, and each one. It's about the champion sound tonight. Legend of all legend. Barrington Lee, you can sing for the big sound.
You know it's Stepper's choice. I said for mine. Stepper's choice, you are the best. I said for mine. Man, know you roll up your mouth, your mouth, your mouth, your mouth, your mouth.